What's up, Toy Fam? And I am Phoenix. No, doesn't work. What's up, Toy Fam? And welcome to another episode of the Toy and Cool channel. Yeah, we just went nuts. We went nuts. If you have been on this journey with us from the very beginning, which is back 2001, 2021, 2022, when we started our collection, we started looking into posting stuff on the social media platforms. We only wanted Transformers, and then we went to G.I. Joe Classified because it looked good, and that's what you see behind me. And then we thought, hey, you're an 80s kid, why not, collect 80s robots? So we did Voltus 5, we did Voltron, and then I loved Iron Man. I got the Hulk Buster from DLX30, and I was like, yeah, maybe I would like to get the other ones. So this is as far as we have gone in that journey, and now we've ventured into Marvel Legends. But I don't want to look like I've forgotten about life and just wanted to focus on toys. So we're not collecting all Marvel Legends. So I'm sorry to disappoint those who are collecting Marvel Legends, who are looking for stuff from the Avengers, from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's still not in the pipeline for the collection or for what we're going to feature, because space is a limitation. We're focused more on X-Men. The X-Men, just because we got the HasLab Sentinel, and we have the Fantastic Four because of Galactus. So that being said, one of the new things that came down down from the mail, what we got through the mail, was this. And I specifically saw this being launched and catching my eye, and I said, I gotta have that. Not because I love Jean Grey, although she's a very unique character, but because of the way it's packaged, just because of the character, the way this toy depicts the character. It's popping from the comic book into the animated series and into your living room or into your collection. This is so much better than whatever Jean Grey they came up with in the movies. I'm sorry, Famke and Sophie Turner, who both did a run on the Phoenix, but this is the Phoenix. So let's take a closer look. Okay, so Marvel Legends never strayed away from the plastic packaging. They still have the window because you have to see what's inside. And this is a good representation of that. You have, at the front, it says Phoenix. It's Jean Grey, or the Phoenix Force Jean Grey, which was, I believe, came out in the 80s. 80s, right? I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm not a big comic historian. But the Phoenix Force initially bonded with Jean Grey when Jean Grey was trying to protect her teammates when the shuttle was crashing, I think. So she used her telepathic and telekinetic powers to create a cocoon around her teammates, the other X-Men, and basically control the shuttle using her mind. And that's where the Phoenix Force bonded. They thought she died, and then she came back. That's why she's the Phoenix. So that's the front part, and you can see there's a lot of red going on. We'll get into that in detail, but there's the actual figure, and then there's an alternate head. This one's smiling. She's still in her green costume, which is the Phoenix costume, and there's a red one, which is the Dark Phoenix. So on the right side, you see flames and the Phoenix logo on her chest. At the top, same, the Phoenix emblem. On the right, you see a nice box artwork of Jean Grey. I think this is the first time she came out of that shuttle from underneath the river and was the Phoenix. And then the back, you have Marvel Legends, and this is how the toy is going to look like. Okay, let's bring it closer. And it says A cosmic power known as the Phoenix Force fuses with X-Men mutant Jean Grey, becoming a nearly unstoppable force capable of peace or destruction. Pretty tall order. So, after going through all sides, that's the bottom, a bunch of blah 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 blah, and let's open him up, her up, him. Let's open it up. Okay, I think you've probably noticed in our previous episodes, I like to take the box apart. I like to take the box apart, and don't knock it, because whatever box art, whatever artwork, I'm sorry, is inside the box helps with how you display the item. And I think this one works too. You see flames all over, dark skies. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice backdrop when you see the toy inside the box, but it's also nice to put the toy in front of it. You know, if you're into toy photography, you don't have to print anything. This is it, you know, or at least you have something to start with. So that's it for the back of the packaging, or what's inside the back of the figure inside the box. And let's get into the figure. Now this is a 2-layered clamshell. Let's go into the bottom first. Okay. And this has a lot of red, and this is the base. So this has a clamshell protecting this and keeping it in place. And what's inside, if you ask, I think this is the base. This is the base, okay? This is what goes into the base, okay? There you go. Yeah, it's molded into each other, so you can't get it wrong. I mean, if you were a kid who played with a Lego, then you'd know how this works. So that's the base. Okay, so this is like a separate figure in itself. The heft of it, the weight of it, it's like a separate action figure. So I don't know how you put it. I don't know. Oh, does it go like that? Does it go like this? I don't know. Let's figure it out later. But this is the Phoenix Force. When Jean Grey accesses the Phoenix Force, a big flaming bird radiates from her. So, and then the lines that I am Phoenix, to state the obvious. I don't know how. I don't know. Yeesh. Is there... do you put it here? What? Let's figure this out later. Let's get into the figure, okay? There we go. Set this aside, and let's do it. Let's do this. There's another... Oh, okay. Okay. So this is a 2-part base. This one goes into this part, I think. Yeah. No. This flaming part is not the back, it's the front. This flaming part is the back, so they blend together. You insert it like this, and then there's a hole, a rectangular hole. There's a rectangular peg that's supposed to slot into it. So just slide it like this, I think, and the peg is supposed to stick into the hole. There we go. So yeah. Wait, no. My cameraman is having a fit because can't figure this out. Okay, so the base has 3 parts. This is the main base. This is the base, the foundation, okay? And you've got 2 other parts. And I'm pretty positive that this is where Jean Grey sticks into, because there's a hole for the foot. Now on to the main character. The reason why we're here Okay, that's an alternate head where you don't see her eyeballs. She's deep into concentration and accessing the Phoenix Force. Okay, put that back. There are also there's also one set of alternate hands, two balled up fists. Okay, not gonna do that right now, but it would be nice to put her in a pose where one fist is closed and or both fists are closed, an action pose if you want. But let's go into the actual figure. The best way to do is to pop it from under. Okay, be careful of that sash because it's quite flimsy, but it's made of plastic or flexible plastic. There we go. There we go. Ease her out. Ease her out. Be gentle. Okay, this is very flexible plastic, kind of like rubber plastic. Yeah, not so graceful, but you got her out. Okay. Okay, so that's Jean Grey. Let's see if she can stand on her own 2 feet. Okay, what's wrong? Why are we doing? Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. 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 So she can stand. Okay. Let's start with the face. Yeah, Jean Grey from the animation. Yes. Shoulders. Oh, so let's look at the head. Head rotation. Yeah. The hair is soft material. I think this is very soft plastic. This is not your hard PVC plastic. It's more ABS, I think. Okay, so you've got the nice logo, the nice Phoenix Force emblem on the chest. You've got the iconic gold sash, and then the green and gold arms. Looks like a glove. It goes on top of a regular costume. And then you have all the green, and then up the boot level, you have transition from green to gold. The paint is seamless. The paint work is seamless. And you've got pretty good articulation of the muscles. So you've got some muscle tone there. You've got a very pronounced butt crack. So what kind of movement can you make? You see the shoulders moving out, in, forward, backward, like a regular shoulder. There's a shoulder roll to it, and there's even a back. You know, you can move the back to a certain degree. There's also the ab crunch. You can no, it's more of a twist. There's no crunch to it. There's a waist bend, okay, but there's no waist twist. So you can move the waist forward and backward, but you can't rotate. The rotation depends on the head and on the abs there. Okay? The legs also turn in and out because of these joints right here. You've got double jointed knee. So there. Put it back. Another bend. So there's a joint that attaches the knee to the leg, and another joint that joins the knee to the lower leg. And you've got some ankle movement. Ankle movement, kind of tough. Be careful. You don't want to break it. This foot is a little bit off. It's kind of turning inward. Yeah, so it's kind of off. I don't know if it's because of the plastic or what, but it looks like Jean Grey needs a chiropractor. But I see why it's like that, because it needs to point downward, because when you put this leg up, okay, put this leg up, point this down, this sticks into this. Okay, so now let's put it together. I was doing the wrong foot, so it's the left leg. Let's look at the box. It's the left leg that sticks into the base, okay? And this one, let's put the base together first. So this one is supposed to be on this side, the right side, okay? And this is the part where it goes in front. So this is the base. You put it together first before you put it in the base. So you kind of follow the groove, and then there you go. Now it's in place. Okay? So you put this in the middle or at the bottom where it would fit like a cup holder. There you go. Okay. So now that's that. Where you put Jean Grey is over here. Okay? So she's got that iconic pose where I am Phoenix. Okay. There. Okay. There. She off. I think she's off center. And then where do you put the Phoenix? It's supposed to be up top. There you go. Tell me if I'm getting this wrong. Put it in the comment box. I think she's leaning towards the right, but I don't know for sure. Or maybe I'm just doing this wrong. There we go. Okay. So where does this go? It's supposed to be on top, but you can't. You can't support the weight. Now this is going to be like Lego, where you just don't know where one goes, but maybe it goes like this. I don't know. Let's see. No, it's supposed to be this way. Just stick it anywhere you like. Anyway, we'll figure this out, and tell me where in the comment section if you know how. If you know how to put it, it's supposed to be what? It's supposed to be the head's like here, so it's like this. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. What do you think? Let me know. So that's how to put it together. Again, you have an alternate head and a falling Phoenix. I don't know how. Am I doing this right or am I doing this wrong? Or does it go some other way? Anyway, I'll figure this out. There, I think I figured it out. There you go. Okay, so like I mentioned in a few minutes ago, you have the alternate head and you have the balled up fist to do different poses. Let's do the quick review. Okay, we had quite a tough time putting her together with the Phoenix, but let's just do a quick review. In terms of first impressions, how it strikes you from the box and all of that, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Really good box art, really good figures, very good overall in terms of the accessories and whatnot. Price, it's mid-range. It's way up there. It's pricier than your regular Marvel Legends, which is about $30, $25. This is somewhere within the I think within the $40-$50 range, a little bit more than that. But with all of the accessories and how it's built, how hefty it feels, and how steady it looks, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. The price point is just that. In terms of playability, I love it, the way it looks. It's just so tough to put it together, but once you do, it's nice. What takes the cake for this is the shelf appeal. Just like this, put this on your shelf, put this on your desk, together with the other original X-Men. You got Wolverine and all the other stuff, and Professor X. That's one heck of a display. Your X-Men display will never be complete without this figure. That being said, overall, this is a 4 out of 5 for me. I would definitely want to have this in my collection if I were you. And if you don't have this, then your collection is missing something, because the Phoenix era of Jean Grey is definitive in terms of comic book history, in terms of the animation, in terms of what it did for her character and bringing her to light other than just being the girlfriend of Cyclops. So with that, thank you for watching this review and thank you for staying tuned. Hope you look at other videos we've posted. Click subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell button, like and follow this video. And for those of you on Facebook, give us a follow. So again, thank you for watching. Looking forward to seeing you in our future episodes, and happy collecting.